Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Sean, Denver real estate agent with Co-Listings, and this is your July 2019 market update where I catch you up to speed on everything that's going on in the Denver real estate market. We're going to cover a few helpful and valuable things, and if at any point you've got some questions, put it in the comments down below. Let's jump in. The first thing that we're going to cover is median days on market, then jump into months of housing inventory for single family homes, then number of new listings, median sale price, mortgage rates for 10-year and 12-month look back, as well as the unemployment rate for the Denver area. So the first one on the docket is median cumulative days on market. We are sitting at 8 days. This is looking at the June 2019 data, and that was a 14.29% month over month increase and a 11.54% drop year over year. This to me is really interesting because June is typically a very strong market, but you've got houses that are sitting on the market a little bit longer in the month of June. I'll be very curious to see what July's numbers come out to be. It really does sort of anecdotally feel like maybe the market is transitioning out of summer and into winter already. Months of housing inventory is sitting at 2 months. That is an uptick from 1 month, 100% increase year over year and month over month. To me, this is also another interesting thing to keep an eye on. Traditionally, during the summer months, we have been 1 month of inventory, and then heading into, let's say, September, we tend to see it tick up again to 2 months of inventory. This is really, really quick. And a bit surprising to me that we're already into 2 months of inventory. As I've mentioned on previous market updates, if we see things tick up into 3 months of inventory, that to me is a strong indicator that we're moving into a little bit more of a balanced market. So not so much a crazy seller's market, but getting a little bit more favorable for buyers. Number of new listings, 4,503 homes. That's a drop of 17% month over month, as well as a slight drop year over year. If you remember the last market update that I did last month, I sort of rang that bell that this is the first time in a long time that we had crossed over 5,000 units in the Denver metro area. To me, that sort of signaled that it was looking a little bit more favorable for buyers, but this month it has dropped back down. So unfortunately for buyers, things are going to look a little bit more tight, at least for the short term. Median sale price is sitting at $461,000. That's nearly a 1% drop month over month and a 3.54% increase year over year. I think long gone are the days of this double-digit year over year growth. It has been declining since maybe 3-4 years ago. And last year in 2018, we saw about a 7% gain year over year. So still really, really positive. But if this is any indication of what is going to happen in 2019, it's probably not going to be as strong as 7%. Maybe it's more like 5%. Year-over-year growth in 2019. And you can see this trend when looking at the larger picture over on the right. That increase this summer was not as significant as prior summer increases. So my guess is it's going to look a little bit less impressive with that year-over-year growth. What about mortgage rates? Well, the 30-year fix is sitting at 3.81%. The 15-year fix is 3.23, and the 5/1 adjustable is sitting at 3.48%. Here's a 12-month look back. Still the best numbers that we've seen over the last 12 months and some of the best that we've seen in the last several years. So this is definitely a bright spot if you're a buyer looking to buy a house. Great interest rates below 4%, haven't been like that in quite a while. So if you can manage to find a house that fits your needs in this still very tight inventory in the Denver metro area, good on you, take advantage of it. Interest rates are looking very, very promising. Unemployment rate for the month of May 2019, 2.4%. That's down 7.41% month over month and an increase of 7.41% year over year. This too I've talked about in previous videos. The unemployment rate being low is a really, really good thing. If you're moving here or you're looking for a job, there's a good chance that you'll be able to find it and therefore be able to afford a house. So great things, I think, overall the real estate market seems to be tempering out just a tad, and we'll see what comes of the next couple of months. Will it sort of increase from 2 months of inventory to 3 months? Will that year over year and month over month median average increase in sale price begin to peter out? It's starting to look like it. So what are my overall thoughts about what's happening in the market? It still looks very strong if you're a seller considering putting your house on the market. Maybe not as strong as what it was a year, 2 years ago, but still looking pretty strong. If I was just going to make a short-term guess, this year is probably your best year. I don't think that the year-over-year growth is going to continue to grow. I think it's actually going to continue to shrink. And for buyers, if you're starting that house hunt, this is probably a good time to do it. Low interest rates, though inventory is still very tight, I expect for that inventory to continue to increase, which gives you a little bit more buying power, a little bit more leverage because there's more houses to pick from. Houses are sitting on the market a little bit longer, and that means that sellers don't have that leverage like they used to several years ago. That wraps up this July 2019 market update for the Denver metro area. If I missed something or you've got a question for me, please put it in the comments down below. If you're watching this video and you've seen several of my videos in the past, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Sean Mitchell, Denver real estate agent, signing off. Until the next one.